Alrighty, g'day you good motherfuckers. Thought I'd just do a little amazing Australian intro without the word C-U-N-T, but we'll get to that later on, no doubt. I love that word. So what I'm here today for, now my last video was True Vampires. I'm still doing that. I'm just taking a break, you know, working on something too long turns into a job. If you're not getting paid for that job, you're fucking out. Modding has got to be enjoyable. It's got to be a hobby. And so I just take breaks of it and come back, do it. So, and I also do other things in between. So, followers, I love followers, you know, that's pretty much all I've ever really done. And I wanted to make a following game that was already in the game. You know, like, most of the followers you get in the game are people that you do a quest for and they'll follow you, like the Mara Mage with the Daedric quest, or all the people that you want to bash in the face and they'll follow you, like Uthgard. I've also got her customized. I might do her later on. And that guy at Felcree that wants to be a guard that you beat up and he wants to become your best friend. Something like that, but not exactly like that. A follower where it's immersive. To where I imagine you've helped her out and she's now thinking this person's pretty good. They've come through, they didn't need to help her. She's got a background in sort of, you know, in a warrior background because she comes from an orc tribe. She kind of left the orc tribe and went out and did her own thing. And you'll find her in Karthwasten. I don't know her full name, it's Lash Grass some fucking thing. And you know, she comes from an orc background. These kids grow up, you know, they are mer, so they take a long time to age. They grow up in a warrior aspect, hunting, surviving, all that sort of shit. And she was no doubt fearsome, but she left and had a feud with her mother, which is also another quest. I'm pretty sure if you do that quest for her, she'll like you. But she'll also like you if you help out Onithas, fucking what's his face, the Breton that owns the inn at Karthwasten. If you help him piss off the mercs, she will appreciate that you've given her a job back, and she will like you. And this is the sort of thing I really wanted to do, give you an immersive follower. That is someone that has a background in the game already. That's an in-game person. When I don't think I've ever seen a single follower mod for this character. To where you help her out and she'll help you out. You know, it's not one of those things where you get in a punch on and all of a sudden she's like, yeah, bro, let's go out and slay some dragons because you punched me in the face. It's, I will help you do your deeds because you gave my job back and you helped these people out. You're a good person. And I could do some exploring because I was once a warrior and now I'm just a miner. So she's got a unique body. I've made her strong, like I would see a female orc in Skyrim, you know, because they are pretty wide gals. You know, the Nords are sort of busty in my eyes, to where the orcs are kind of muscular. You know, they're strong. You know, if they hit you, they'd send you back to the 1940s, and you'd be ducking bombs from the Jerrys. You know, like if I brought an orc to Australia, if I brought an orc lass to Australia, I'd have crocodiles swimming the fuck away from the waters. Because they're the sort of girls that would jump in and deathroll a crocodile. And you see the size of her, man. You wouldn't want to be a crocodile. You know, she's a fearsome lass. So it's one of those things I want to do. I also want to make followers in the future. I might even do this with the vampires, or I'll place them inside like a vampire crypt where they're killing other vampires. And that's all you know. They're there when you're there. You pick them up and then they become your followers because, you know, they're there in this situation. They could use your help and you could use their help. That sort of thing, you know. Like, I do like making followers that travel the world, you know, that you bounce into, but I also want to make followers that are already in the world. And I've got a lot of adult mods by the looks of it. I tried doing this video beforehand, but I had some errors I had to fix up. Like the breastplate was HUD and it kept jigging on around like it was plastic, like it was rubber. And the arse kept coming out all the time. Alright, we got some. Actually, no, I don't think you do. Oh, yeah, that's because I messed up the top. Alrighty, Lash. Need the armor itself. Top pants. I'll be back in a tick. Fuck me, dude. take fucking 2. Alright. So, I had an issue with this beforehand. Like, there were individual pieces, the pants and the top, but the skin from the bottom kept coming through, and it was just not really nice, so I removed that and fixed it. So now it's just one item. It's now the chest bit and the pants. Now the boots, the thighs, and the gauntlets come separately. So, anyway, I removed the HT element. I really thought I actually fixed that, but apparently I have not fixed that. I have to fix the boots a bit, give me a bit more leeway, and the bottom strap, yep. And of course I've now got to somehow remove the arse cheeks, which I thought I removed. Wait up, no, I think I did fix that. I still haven't, I've got to look away when I do this, because I removed a few pieces from there we go. Alright, there we go, that worked. So the individual pieces still selected. So, as you can see, the breasts do not jiggle. I might have to remove the stomach too, because somehow that still jiggles. And the arse still does, because it is clothing. Now, of course, she is very wide. She's a strong orc. Now, I can show you the body. Where's her bra? Bra! I swear to God, there it is. Now, she's an immersive follower. I don't know if I've covered this, 'cause I've done this video a few times, and NPCs started rooting each other. And all this sort of stuff, and I'm burning at the moment because I'm a vampire. Anyway, let's get to the important shit. She's an in-game NPC, and I don't think I've ever seen a single mod that changes her apart from appearance. I wanted her to be someone unique, you know. She's got a background, she comes from an orc tribe. She left and her mother's not too happy about that, and she has a little quest where you can help the mother out and give her a sword and tell... It's a sword pretty much telling her to fuck off and never come back. And I think that gives her some closure, so is she going to like you if you help her that way? And of course, the Silver Blood mercs, if you piss them off, kill them or whatever and get a job back, she will like you that way. And this is how you get her as a follower. There's no scripts or anything like that. If you walk up to her, you'll see her wearing a mining gear, but if you do not help her or you pick the side of the Silver Bloods, she probably won't help you. Unless, of course, the mother's quest ups her relationship. I don't know if it does. I haven't tested it. I don't really care to. I just know, because I did add the follower faction to her, like the potential follower faction, but it didn't work. I had to add it to her manually for some reason, even though I saved it in the mod. Could just be a preset thing. But yeah, I had the follower faction. I was able to recruit her because I'd earned relationship by helping her with the Silver Blood-ins, getting her job back. So I really wanted to transform her from just some orc in a village to someone that was actually a worthy follower. You know, she comes from an orc background, so they're tribes. They learn to survive and fight quite early and young, and they're orcs. They're also elves, so they live for a very long time. So she's got the skill there, man. She's definitely got the skill. And I kind of wanted her to be like one of those, you've helped me and my people out, the people I live with, I want to help you out. And so that's how I kind of see her. And I think she looks absolutely beautiful. Like, she's fierce as shit. So let me show you the body without breaking any YouTube shit. Oops, took the wrong thing. So this is her body. She is quite thick. The bra and the panties are in underwear. Separate, so you can have a toots out for the boys. Or, yeah, you can use your loverslabs mods and still have a bra on and go down to town. Yeah, I really think she's beautiful. Like, she's fucking gorgeous. Bingeon's textures. You know, she's that hot that she should be smoking. Anyway, I really wanted to test around the idea of turning an ordinary NPC in the game, which you do a quest and earn their favour, and making them a follower. Seeing as how she's an orc, comes especially from a tribe, she definitely have some combat background to where, you know, she would have been a great warrior or something like that in her tribe before she pissed off and left and wanted to live her own life. So, you know, you can imagine yourself just coming to Karth Wasteland, seeing some injustice about these silver blood, you know, bullies, taking them out, killing them, and mud crabs too apparently. And she'll be appreciative that you got a job back, and she'll think that you're a good person and want to help you since you helped her and her people. And it's just one of those in-game, and like I said, man, I like doing mods that no one's ever done before, and I don't think I've ever seen a mod that actually makes her, well, there's mods I'm pretty sure that make her beautiful, but I'm pretty sure I've never seen a mod that makes her beautiful but also combat worthy of a follower status, because she is built to be heavy armored. She's like a heavy armored tank with a shield and an axe. She's built to use an axe, so she has the hack and slash perk. And she has a shield charge perk and all that sort of stuff. So she's a built follower that looks quite fearsome but also very beautiful. And this is the sort of plan that I'll be doing for after my Jeanette mod now. I want to get to that. If anyone that knows me, I'm a Legends of Korra fan. And I asked the actress on Twitter if I could make her a Skyrim follower. And she chose a mage because they're less messy, even though they're the most messiest bloody class in this entire game, especially with burnt, electrocuted and frozen mod, which tends to spray people all over the walls of their bits. It's like the most goriest part of the game is spells, especially vanilla spells. You can disintegrate people. You need a bloody broom for that one. So yeah, after the vampire mod, I do want to get to the Jeanette mod, because I said I'd do it and want to play do it. And then I want to get her done, and then I want to actually do the fucking house carls, man. I started that before my game died. And I gave up for a month, came back and rebuilt my Skyrim, and currently just messing around with things. And I really wanted to create an immersive follower that was already in the game, make her beautiful, fierce, and useful, apart from being just some random miner. But let me know what you guys think, man. Because comments definitely do egg on. If I don't get any comments or anything like that, I don't think people give a fuck. And again, then I don't give a fuck because, I'm not going to put effort into making a standalone because I've built her with a framework. I have to go in and make, the armor and all that's already easy and the body because I've already done that. But aligning all the textures and, what the hell's going on here? Textures and the hair textures and the body, it's just a pain, especially because the eyebrows, the eyes, the hair, all that stuff comes standalone that I have to take apart and put into another mod. And it's a pain in the ass. It really is to make a standalone. But let me know what you guys think. Do you like the idea of turning just a random NPC that's already in the game that has some background in combat and making her actually useful? Because I dare say she is 100% beautiful. Like, I would let her step on my throat, and I don't let people step on my throat. I fucking do not. I would let her pick me up, throw me up against the wall, turn me. No, I'm joking. Getting too far. But yeah, like, let me know in the comments. Do you like this idea of just turning NPCs in the game into followers and make them look drop dead gorgeous? Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here because I finally, I finally fixed her up. I was gonna add individual pieces like her pants and her chest as different things, but it just didn't work. Where's the full kit? Axe, sword. Oh, damn it! Shield. And that is the girl. Lashgro Dashnik. Oh, I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Credits would be remodeled armor, Vob's boots, I think. All sorts of different armor meshes I put together to make her body armor. And of course, she does have her own mining gear. So this is how you'll meet her. It was meant to disappear, but I'm still here. So this is how you'll meet the lovely. I gotta turn the bloody thing on. This is how you'll meet her. She'll be wearing her miner gear, fit to her body. You help her out. Her armor and all that will be in inventory. She'll chuck it on whenever if you should take her items out, whatever follow mod you use normally destroys the default outfit. Yeah, you can have her as a follower. Out there slaying dragons, taking bounties, whatever. And yeah, I just like the idea of doing something different, something like an NPC follower that no one's ever done, and making in-game NPCs somewhat useful, giving them a life apart from their ordinary, mundane mine, sleep, whereas you can mine, sleep, adventure, then sleep and mine, all that sort of shit, whatever. I'm going to leave it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment if you guys are interested in seeing stuff like this, because I've got to do the vampire mod, the Jeanette mod, hopefully this mod, if people enjoy it, and I get some good feedback, and then the fucking house call that I've been like probably dodging for like 6 months, or longer. Anyway, I'm out. Catch you later. Don't get HIV or AIDS, or you know, Corona. Be safe.